Cathedral of the Deep. This is a video that shows how I get to the 5th boss in Dark Souls 3, which are the Deacons of the Deep. I summon 2 players to help me out because this is a very vast area. Lots of really tough characters and long paths. I've already been through this. I've already been through this area several times. So here, where the giants would be, no giants. They filled almost the entire room to the roof on either side here, but I took those out in one of the first couple times that I went through this area. It's always good to go through areas about 3 times. In this case, it's really easy because I have 3 other players that presumably are more experienced than I am. This is one of the tougher characters in this level. One of the knights with a mace. Of course, going 3-on-1 makes it look easy. So to be quite honest, this is actually I actually wasn't sure where the boss was. I was ready for the boss. I'd been there a couple times, but I just did not commit it to memory exactly where it was. So these guys were good sports. They followed me around and didn't leave after it was apparent that I didn't know where I was going. Anyway, it was a good opportunity to build up more souls. So yeah, feel free to scroll ahead if you just want to see exactly where the boss is and the boss fight. Because we waste quite a bit of time going through large parts of the Cathedral of the Deep that do not lead to the boss. So much. Oh, there I am using a vocal gesture, which I find is very helpful when I need to get other players' attention that are playing with me. I think I got that vocal gesture from talking to the NPCs in the Firelink Shrine. You have to repeatedly talk to them after you advance in the game, and they have new dialogue and new things for sale and new gestures. More souls. Well, the giants would be here normally. At least one of the giants. He fills this almost this entire room. And now the summoned phantoms that I have want to engage these blobs, which are weak to fire. They have, if you just hit them with your axe or your weapon, they have very good defense. If you use fire on them, they're quite easy. So we finally find exactly where the bosses are, or where the boss is, because it's more than one of them. Yeah, this is the area that leads to the boss. I'm just glad that it only took 7 minutes to find. But this room has a lot of interesting enemies in it. Including this knight with this greatsword. So he ought to yield quite a few souls. That's pretty good, 600 something. There's a nice backstab by one of my phantoms. Another backstab by the other phantom. I'm not sure actually how the how one of the phantoms is normal colored, like me. I'm not sure. I think it might be a ring or a piece of armor that allows you to look normal and not white or gold or red or pink or blue. It's all sorts of phantoms. Here I am calling them over. Entering the boss door. I use the beckon gesture. This is not much of a fight, especially with 3 people. But the object is to kill the red deacon. That is how you decrease the boss's health bar. Making sure I don't die there. I don't want to have to repeat the process here. So here I get two of the red ones in a row. And now a second phase of this boss fight occurs where these guys now cast these pretty devastating spells if they were to have landed one on me, but I don't think they did. It's just too easy with 3 players. That's what I like. there it is. Get the small doll, which I have no idea what that is used for yet. Of course, the boss soul. And my phantoms automatically disappear as per Dark Souls 3 rules after the boss is defeated. I run around here into the back area. It's really quite a nice area in terms of graphics, but there's nothing here except for a fake sign that says there's a hidden path, which of course I'm a sucker for. So yeah, nothing more left to do but light the bonfire and get out. And that's it.